Facebook are blowing up with comments and skepticism about some of her answers regarding her relationship with an ex-boyfriend who was convicted of child molestation. But no one was more outraged by her interview than her own brother-in-law, Uncle Poodle. He came to the show to respond to Mama June in another exclusive interview. This is his first sit-down interview speaking out on the scandal that rocked his family. Here's what he had to say. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this because I consider myself to be a very passionate child advocate. What is the whole truth?
The truth on the whole thing, June is lying. She came to me to go look at houses. It was on September 9th. I drove her up, and she said she wanted to meet a friend. I said, okay. I took her to meet Mark. I did not know who Mark was in the beginning.
Was this the first time she had seen him since he got out of prison?
I think that was the first time she had seen him since he got out of prison.
All right. Did you go in with her?
Yes, sir. When we got there, we all got out because Pumpkin was with us with Alana. And we all sat down. We were talking, having a good time. Well, Alana, Mark, and June disappeared for a few minutes. That's where the other picture came in, where they're coming down the stairs.
You took this picture. That's them holding hands.
Yes, and they're laughing. Yes, I took that picture.
She had Alana with her, and she had Pumpkin with her. So you took the three of them?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so she took her two children.
Along with her, yes.
To meet him.
Yes. When
did you find out who this guy was? Okay.
When I got home, I started putting two to two together. I was like, okay, Mark. And I have a friend that works for the police force, and I had her run his name, and it popped back as a registered sex offender.
And this pulls up.
Yes, that's what pulls up on file.
Exactly this page right here, right? This is in the state of Georgia, right?
Yep.
And it's registered sex offender. And what did you think at that point?
Kind of ticked me off that she would take a 9-year-old around a guy that molested her daughter 10 years ago. You know, why would you take your child in front of him knowing he was convicted of molesting your child? And she's telling everybody, oh, we haven't seen each other. Oh, the photos are photoshopped. Oh, it's a big lie. You know, and it ticks me off about it.
And she's saying these photos are photoshopped. Did you take this picture?
No, but I know where it was taken at.
Where was it taken?
That would have been taken at the hotel that her and Mark stayed at.
How do you know that?
Because that's the headboard that was in the hotel room.
How do you know that?
Because I went in the hotel room with June.
And how was he registered?
I think he was registered under June's name because she paid for the hotel room.
And how do you know she paid for his hotel room?
Because we were all right there when she booked it.
You have said that with your own eyes have seen Alana curled up in bed with Mark?
And June, yes. They were both in the bed.
Where?
North Carolina. We went up there that same week. We left on Friday the 12th and stayed Friday night, Saturday night, and came back Sunday.
Okay. Who went?
It was me, June, Mark, Alana, and my husband, Alan.
Did you know at that point that he was a registered sex offender?
Yeah, I knew by then. But see, she'd already wanted to go up there, and I said, I'm not letting Alana go, no. That's why me and Alan went, to keep her safe.
You didn't say anything to June. You didn't say, hey, what the hell are you doing taking your daughters around his predator?
I mean, I watched him while we were there. He never got around Alana.
You said you saw them in bed together.
That was the next morning when we got up. June was in the middle, and Alana was beside her, and Mark was behind June. So it's kind of weird how they were sleeping in the bed.
But you saw the three of them in the same bed?
Yes.
Was Alana asleep?
Yes, sir.
Was June asleep?
Yes, sir.
Was Mark asleep?
Yes, sir.
How'd you get in the room?
All of us were in one room, 2 queen-size beds.
So you were in the room, Alan was in the room, Mark was in the room, June was in the room, Alana was in the room?
Yes, sir.
You've seen it with your own eyes?
It gets grosser than sleeping in the bed together.
Well, let's get grosser. Let's get it out there.
Coming up.
That weekend we were together, they were all lovey-dovey in the back seat, holding hands and kissing each other.
Is there any question as to why this show was canceled?
We now return to the Here Comes Honey Boo Boo scandal. Uncle Poodle responds to Mama June.
It gets grosser than sleeping in the bed together.
Well, I mean, let's get it out there.
That same weekend in North Carolina, she rented a second room on the 4th floor. They left Alana with me and Alan. They went to the 4th floor and had sex. When they came back, they actually talked about it in front of Alana. It got graphic. And I'm like, why are you talking like that in front of a 9-year-old child?
And what did she say?
She didn't say nothing about it. She was like, huh?
And what was Alana's reaction to this?
She just goes with the flow. She'll laugh about it.
Here's what Mama June said to me. She said, I have seen him 2 times.
I have seen him twice. One time was by, coincidence.
Up in the mountains, I just coincidentally ran into him.
No.
The second time, I told him I was going to be house hunting, and I told him Pumpkin had some questions for him. And she talked to him for about 15 minutes, and that was it. Haven't seen him before or since. No contact. That's it.
No. That weekend we were together, they acted like it. They were all lovey-dovey in the back seat, holding hands and kissing each other.
She knows you know it.
Mm-hmm.
Does she know you're here talking to me tonight?
No. I haven't seen June or talked to any of them since all this came out. She told me if I stepped foot on her property, she would have me locked up. Because she knows if I was to spill the beans, it could get really ugly fast, which is already done.
Your point is you don't care what June does, but don't drag Alana, don't drag Pumpkin.
Exactly. I don't care if you go out and have sex with 100 sex offenders. Do not drag my 9-year-old niece and my 14-year-old stepniece involved in this. They're kids.
Has she made Pumpkin lie for her?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
When she told Pumpkin as hell that she hasn't seen Mark. Knowing good and well, we went up there and picked Mark up. And they laid up at a hotel room together.
At this point, is there any question as to why this show was canceled?
I know why it was canceled. After she broke up with Sugar Bear, they told her, behave, don't be in the media, don't get in trouble. And she couldn't listen. When they seen the picture of her and Mark, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. And they said, it's done.
So how has this affected your relationship with your brother Sugar Bear?
I haven't talked to him since I went and told him that she was seeing Mark.
What did he say when you told him?
He was livid. He called her on the phone and asked her, was it a lie or was it true? And she flat out said, oh, it's a lie, and you can tell that blase, that he's not welcome on the property. If he does, I'll lock him up.
Yeah. There have been some things in the media that you were going to move to get custody of the girls.
No.
Not true?
No. If it came down to it and they took Alana away, I wouldn't want Alana to go in the system, that I would step in and take her until they could get this worked out. I never said I wanted the girls.
Yeah. Do you talk to Anna much?
Every now and then Anna will text me.
What's her relationship with her mother?
Their relationship has been crazy from the beginning. She lived there. It was rare that they were in the same room talking. I mean, when Anna found out that she was seeing Mark and hanging out, she was devastated. But June's saying that they talk all the time on the phone. No, they talk maybe every 4 or 5 days by text.
Why do you think she's lying about this when she knows you know the truth?
She's afraid she's going to lose her kids.
Why didn't CPS interview you?
CPS did interview me. I told them the story.
You told CPS that Mama June took the children around this registered sex offender that has just gotten out of prison.
Yeah, I told them everything, showed them the pictures.
And what did they say when you told them that?
That they would do an internal investigation.
Did you ever say that June was dating Mark?
I don't know if it was dating, Dr. Phil. I think it was just, he was there at the right time, you know, and trying to rekindle what they had 10 years ago. More of a sexual relationship kind of thing.
So you don't call it dating, but you're saying they were having sexual liaisons?
Yes.
So her saying we don't have a relationship is just not true.
I know she's lying about it. She's told everybody, oh, we haven't had sex. Yes, they have.
I mean, you can pass a polygraph there. You swear that that's the truth?
Yes.
Would you take one? Closed captioning provided by... Want to know what's coming up on Dr. Phil? Visit our website and subscribe to our email newsletter. You'll get weekly updates, life strategies, and exclusive video that you won't find anywhere else.
Plus, on drphil.com, you can see sneak previews of upcoming shows. Log on today.
We now return to Dr. Phil's exclusive interview with Uncle Poodle.
You don't call it dating, but you're saying they were having sexual liaisons.
Yes.
So her saying we don't have a relationship is just not true.
I know she's lying about it.
I mean, you can pass a polygraph there. You swear that that's the truth.
Yes.
Would you take one?
In a damn heartbeat.
All right. Fair enough. After Uncle Poodle agreed to a polygraph, he flew to Los Angeles to meet with former FBI Special Agent and polygraph examiner Jack Tremarco.
I'm here to take my polygraph test to prove that I'm not a liar.
I asked Lee Thompson, a.k.a. Uncle Poodle, did you ever see June Mark, and Alana together in the same bed at that hotel. The results are conclusive. Lack of reaction was significant, and it was consistent. Lee Thompson has absolutely passed his polygraph test.
We reached out to Mama June, and she vehemently denies Uncle Poodle's allegations. Please go to drphil.com. We would love to hear from you. I want to thank all of my guests for being here today. Go to drphil.com for more information, and we'll keep you updated on this story along with the others that we're working on. Thanks for